everyone, I'm Denesse, your tour guide for today, and welcome to Intramuros. Before we start our tour, I would like to tell you some reminders. First, any kind of food is prohibited unless a specific area in this tour. Second, if you can't hear me or understand what I'm saying, just raise your hand and don't hesitate to ask me. Third, you're not allowed to leave the group unless you ask permission to leave. And lastly, I want you to learn and enjoy in this tour. So are you guys ready?
Yes!
Let's start! Everyone, we're here in Intramuros. Yes, do you have any question?
Yes, what is Intramuros and why is it called like that?
Intramuros is a Latin word meaning within the walls, and this is actually the oldest district in the historic core of the city of Manila, which is the capital of the Philippines. And it was also alternatively known as a Ciudad Murada or walled city because of the famous features as you can see. Basically, it is a city within the walls where the Spanish used to live here in the Philippines.
Excuse me,
Yes?
what other historical attractions here?
There are other historical attractions here within Intramuros include the Fort Santiago, Postigo del Palacio, and Baluarte de San Diego, San Agustin Church, and now we're heading to the Fort Santiago. Our next stop now is the Fort Santiago, and Fort Santiago is the oldest fortification in Manila.
Excuse me, when is the Fort Santiago was built?
Fort Santiago was built on 1571 at the site that was occupied by Raja Soliman. The fort was a wood structure before, then it was replaced by a stone in 1592, and it was also the headquarters of the British during the occupation of Manila between 1762 to 1764. Then after that, the U.S. Army during the American time, many people were imprisoned and killed there during World War II and during the Japanese occupation.
Who built Fort Santiago?
Fort Santiago was built by a Spanish conquistador, Miguel Lopez de Legazpi, as a defensive fortress designed to protect the newly formed city of Manila. And it is a key feature of the famous walled city of Manila, which is referred to as Intramuros. Now, our last destination is the Manila Cathedral.
What is the history of Manila Cathedral?
Manila Cathedral is the ancestral seat of the Archdiocese of Manila in Spanish colonial times. This was the seat of the Spanish Archbishop of Manila who had jurisdiction over the entire archipelago. And also, this structure is actually the sixth church to occupy the site. The first one, built in 1581, was razed to the ground 2 years after it was built. And the present structure was completed in 1958. And that's it, we're done. I hope you had a good trip and learned something from one of the Philippine historical places, which is
Intramuros!
Yes, it is Intramuros. Now we will going back to our bus, and again, I'm Denesse Viola, your tour guide for today. And see you next time, and see you in our next tour.
See ya, thank you!